If in your landscape painting, there are many similar items, and how are you going to group them? How are you going to make one to become more important and make the others a little bit less important? Those are all very similar. And there's one group over here, another group, and then another single one over here. The background looks very beautiful. The water looks very good too. And now let's take a look at the foreground over here. And first, we don't want this and that to become separate group. We can make them into the same group. How we can make them in the same group? That we need to use the similar color. So let's get a little bit blue color with a little red, with a little yellow. So now we can have it a little gray color, like this. Okay? Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in over here to apply the same color on the body. A little same color. Also, because they are all in the catch the shadow of the tree. So they should be all similar. Okay? Like that. Now they have become a little bit more similar to the other group. And we're gonna keep those birds over here the way it is. This is fine. But we want the grass over here to make this stand out a little more. In that case, we can use some green color and put it over here. Paint it around the birds. So this way, I make the bird to pop out a little more. Like that. The other thing is we want this bird to become the focal point. We want this bird to become the most important. So what I want to do, I'm going to use some really dark color. Now paint it around this bird. Let's take a look. Just next to the body, right over here. Now this bird has the most attention. Like this. And maybe over here we can carry this dark color over here too. You can have a little smaller shape and make it look more as a tree. Like that. Some suggested there to catch the shadow. Now the front of over here, we want to add a little bit orange color, make it a little brighter. Here you go. Now we want this area looks a little bit more brighter. That's good. Apply the same effect to all those birds over here to make those birds to become the same group, into the similar feature. And apply the little green color so that it make these two birds separate from the background a little bit. Apply the little darker colors next to this bird to make this bird to become most attractive. And maybe on the back, we are going to add a little bit brighter color. Like over here, for example, on the back. So make a little bit colors. Doesn't really need a lot, just a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at before and after. This is look like before. This bird a little bit too soft to become the first object. Seeing a little bit too much of the details on the bird body. By grouping those birds together to become a little bit secondary. Push that back a little bit more. Use the similar effect on those birds to make that to become a little bit less important. So hopefully these little suggestions may help you to think about grouping.